The ghost in the kitchen gets a promotion. So get this. 2 years ago, I was the headline cook at the trendiest bistro in downtown Chicago. I lived in that kitchen. 16-hour shifts, no vacations, just pure grind. But then the owner's nephew, this guy named Chad, literally a guy named Chad, gets hired as the general manager. He had zero experience, but within a month, he convinced his uncle I was toxic for the culture, and I was out on the street. I was crushed. I spent 6 months doing odd jobs, grew out a thick lumberjack beard, lost some weight, and traded my chef's coat for a beanie and a hoodie. I looked like a completely different person. Then I saw a Craigslist ad, a dishwasher position at my old bistro. The pay was garbage, but I was curious. I walked in, and Chad didn't even glance at me. He just pointed at a stack of greasy pans and barked, "Get to work, new guy." For 2 weeks, I was a ghost. I cleaned that kitchen better than it had been cleaned in years, all while watching Chad absolutely trash the place. He was stealing from a liquor cabinet, treating the waitstaff like dirt, and taking credit for the specials I'd originally created. Then came the big night. A famous food critic was coming in. Chad was freaking out because the current chef had just quit. I walked up to him, keeping my head down, and said, "Hey, I know a little bit about cooking, maybe I can help?" Chad laughed in my face. "Sure, whatever, just don't burn the place down, dishy." I cooked the best meal of my life. The critic was obsessed. He called the owner over and demanded to meet the genius behind the risotto. Chad stepped forward, puffing out his chest, and said, "That would be me. I've been training the staff on my personal recipes." That's when I stepped out from behind the stove, wiped the grease off my face, and took off the beanie. I looked the owner dead in the eye and said, "Actually, Mike, he doesn't even know how to turn on the convection oven. And by the way, you still owe me for my last 2 weeks of overtime from 2 years ago." The owner's jaw dropped. "Leo, is that you?" Chad's face went from pale to beet red to "I'm about to be homeless" white. The owner fired him on the spot, right in front of the critic. He offered me the executive chef position with a 50% stake in the restaurant. As for Chad, last I heard, he's selling entrepreneurship courses on TikTok from his mom's basement. Guess some people never learn.